nhớ rong chân này cho gì thế trồng phong gì sẽ đỡ rong xe này chẳng tí là sai bên phong là cross thế cú cho bên mông chi xua lúc công trình nhớ trò lúc chi những đồ vấn thi cầu plau nhớ trò lúc rõ hoặc CaDott Wisconsin nó thế lúc công trình nó lấy mua đã chỉ thế đã chỉ nhớ trò hậu xử lý nô nó là cũng mua đầy phía ở đầy phía này là Lao Veteran này cái cho bên phong thầu bé của CIA là do bé của cho nhớ đồ tê chấm lọ, còn nhớ đồ lu giò CaDott nữa, giờ thì và trồng phong dư là giờ bé cho mong tôi cho họ là họ gì là sửa họ là thế, giờ ít họ cái giờ cho bé cho cô tôi cho thầu và nhớ đồ giờ tê chấm lọ thế, mua cho nó cho chứ mình lấy cả trong lên trong tủ tôi còn cho lu công trình là thế.
Vì nó mù thọ chờ colonel lý tinh thia thọ chờ bất hành và giống của do chỉ thành đại phồn tụ tu lò khi đại lao đời đại Legacy Stone là do đại project
I would like to extend our utmost appreciation to each individual, organization, and businesses who had contributed either his or her time, effort, or money, salaries, and donations to the success of the Legacy Stone monument and the Hmong Lao Appreciation Day May 14 commemoration. Thank you for all the guest speakers and all after making this event successful. And I very appreciate it. You will continue to support us in the future. I am especially thank you for USCIA operated GS Assistant Brigadier General Colonel James W. Lao Valley and Peñano Promote General Wang Pao. These two are great leaders. It is very important and special people play a key role in opening the door for all the Hmong Laos by giving them a chance to make a new life, to the opportunity for our children have high education and prosperity in the United States of America. We will be never forgotten them. And then I am personally thank you for my older brother, George Orlowski, the commander of the American Legion, and his staff that approved this property to us and built this Legacy Stone monument to honor all great leaders and General Wang Pao and American CIA Valley and all soldiers, nurses, and teachers who served in HU in secret war in Laos to support the Vietnam War. Thank you and may God bless you. Let me speak a couple words among what cho cô này thà cho đời kia sống chập lời thọ hờn lao vào trong đầu tròn ta quyền tăng thì ta ra cho mà cho chữ cho đời tôi trong nó cái gì tôi nên biết tôi được thì phú họ cho nên họ chỉ cái vừa trả trên đầu vừa nó mà họ là không có vừa này cho đời cho chưa sống chập lời cho tôi là tôi lộ ở đây pha cho nhiên tôi pha chơi để bao nhiêu nào kia bên trong tôi cho đời này pha cho nhiên tôi cho cái ta ra tàu kia tàu qua chỉ cho là bên mà chỉ pha tàu kia để chọn tới bây giờ cho mình nhận cái lô còn bên sẽ lúc
có thể ta bây giờ nó có mua không là không có tàu ta đâu ta còn nên về tổng số tôi cho cái gì cái này không cái xe nó cái tổ nó giờ cái giờ có một cái gì để cho cái tỏi cái chơi là chùa này học cho cái chế độ của sai cái gì tôi nói với cái thời bản này không mà giờ này cái này rồi có bên cho nó cả bản đồ ra đủ hai bề giờ cái của có tiền giờ nó những nhóm tiền tôi cái của tiền trợ để cho tế mùi nó đâu có kế hoạch này cho tế nó có kế hoạch học sinh có cô nó thơ bản không có các mô lúc bạn cho được có.
Well, first of all, I need to say thank you and I salute you, veterans, all of you. It's my privilege to serve as the president of this we call the Wisconsin Veterans Tribute. We are also privileged to have here now this monument. It's beautiful, and we're glad that because memorial has a different connotation. We call it a tribute simply because we pay tribute to those who served, those who are serving, and those who will serve. I hope that you take a few moments before you leave here, even though I know it's weather-wise not very nice. But take a moment to look at everything, including the monument to 9/11 over there at the end, the Purple Heart Monument, and now this monument. I can only say thank you and...
I served in Laos, United States Marine Corps reconnaissance in Laos. I did not know I was in the country of Laos until 13 years after, when we dedicated the wall in Washington, D.C., November 11, 1983. We found out. General Bang Pao was a George Washington of the Hmong people. He was like our George Washington. The Native Americans, the Indians, sit still here, sit. Native Americans. Okay, the Native Americans said you couldn't wound George Washington. His horses were full of bullets and arrows. His uniform was shot full of holes. General Bang Pao was reputed to have been wounded 20 plus times. He survived 8 plane and helicopter crashes. One time, a B-52, by accident, dropped 4 500-pound bombs on his military command post. General Bang Pao and his whole command lived. Not one single of those 500-pound bombs exploded. But when you look at this book that Mike Hankey has, who's very active in different veterans organizations, and when you talk to members of the Wisconsin Veterans Tribute Committee, and I got to thank, this couldn't have happened without members. Bottom line is, thank you ever so much for being here. You are so welcome here anytime, all the time. June 17th, this will be hopefully fully planted in the ground and available. We're also looking at a couple other signs that explains what here. There's 97 ways that this is the only place like it in the nation and the world. All these uniqueness. And one of those ways is about our Hmong families. And if you can imagine a whole...
And I apologize for our country because we couldn't have done more to help you and stay longer in your land and save your country. And And I'd like to thank you right now too for all the good things you did for us over there. You guarded the radar stations so that our bombers could complete their missions. You rescued the bombers that got shot down so they could save their life. You also fought off the enemy. Broken. You can feel accepted again. We Vietnam veterans accept you. You can feel accepted like a father accepting and loving a child. And your families can also feel whole again in its new father country. You still have your mother country as we do. We fought together in the mountains of Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam. Now we can be brothers together in arms in America. A little history lesson now. We as Americans came to your country to fight communism with you. We had an agreement to defend you in Vietnam because we are a member of the Southeast Asian Treaty Organization, CETO, East Asia. 2.6 million Americans fought in Vietnam to do just that. And we lost over 58,000 soldiers doing that. Their names are on the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall in Washington, D.C., and on the traveling walls that travel throughout America displayed our heroes' names. And your country lost over 35,000 soldiers trying to stop communism. And guess what? We stopped communism. It was a major victory for both of our countries. We had stopped communism right there in Vietnam. We have lost your country's freedom, but we stopped communism.
I would like to say a few words to thank you, the Wisconsin Veterans Tribute Committee. Thank you for allowing us this opportunity to plan our monument on this location here. I'd like to thank you and make the Lord bless everyone with good health and many blessings to come. In the words of desperate measures such as war, I believe God raised extraordinary leaders to meet the challenge. Help mankind face difficulty times and give people the vision of hope for the future. This leader are quoted with the gems of knowledge, wisdom, and encouragement. The leaders I had just spoke about or described are Generals Vang Ba and CIAGS 16 James W. Lear. The collaboration between these two leaders create an everlasting friendship between the Hmong, Lao, and the United States of America. In 1961, about 55 years ago, these two leaders initiated the Special Guerrilla Unit to defend Laos freedom and democracy during the Secret War in Laos and in cooperation to defense against communist expansion and the invasion of Southeast Asia during the Vietnam War. The leadership of General Vang Ba led thousands of Hmong Lao soldiers to battle in the Secret War, whereas CIAGS 16 James W. Lear played a vital role in providing weapons, communications, and military supports for the Royal Lao Army and General Vang Ba's soldiers. Today, we do hereby commemorate General Vang Ba, U.S. CIA, James W. Lear, and along with the rest of Hmong Laos who are no longer with us. The Hmong Laos veterans who are still in Laos, the Hmong Laos veterans who are in Thailand, and the Hmong Laos veterans in the United States of America and across the world. And not to forgotten, the wives and children of these great warriors. This legacy stone monument commemorates these heroic leaders and their sacrifice so we can be here today. We thank all the men and women who served and protect our freedom so we can continue to live and prosper. May God, Mother Nature, and ancestors bless everyone with good health, good wealth, and prosperity for many years to come. Thank you all.
Today is a special day for all of us who served in the war in Vietnam, 1961 to 73, including the U.S. veteran, the Lao veteran that served in that war. We all know that the war in Vietnam, the United States sent U.S. troops to South Vietnam to fight against the North Vietnamese. But in Laos, Laos is a neutral country, so United States cannot send troops into Laos. That's why the U.S. government used the covert operation run by the CIA and used the Hmong and the Lao and Khmer and Mien troops to fight on behalf of the United States government in Laos as a secret army. And we know that today we pay tribute to Mr. William Lair and Joe Van Pao because they are the first two that met in Tha Vieng, Chiang Khong, Laos, January 3rd, 1961, to the agreement that the U.S. có trình tranh cả cái dòng trong hai tiền nu nọ cái to khả năng mà giờ có bây mua cái để là dễ khả năng giờ phát thanh nó số chung cái luôn Lao Veteran nhau ở Wisconsin nó giờ tự nhiên tự chia một tháo chia từ cái cho tu la tu lụa cái cho không tu trò để chia to cái nhẹ nó cho lão qua để làm dễ khả năng cho ta đi nợ phun cho ta cái này về lên cho ta tăng cả cái cho ô tô trò mong rõ cái thời cho thua phát rồi rồi đó cái bên thử hay thì con nói vậy khó chạy tranh bên tôi không thể chờ nó rồi thì giờ bên chỉ mua tê lao gì là chỉ mua tê đan nền nó khởi chia tôi biết khó chơi cái lo cho nền nó mù lo bỏ tiền rồi nhưng chỉ có cái là đan nền rồi hiện nó từ giờ ít khỏi để trong cần cầu để thao cho tôi có thể nói chúa kia cho ô tô cho như cần chỉ để tan cho tôi là tôi lọ là cho ở mua lúc xe đỡ bồi tự nhiên là tụ đẩy là gì nào đó nông nào mò cũng có tôi một cổ bây đẩy là gì đó Washington DC kia bây giờ po hay thì đẩy ra thì này phone cái bây giờ có tôi trò một trà vào thầu lu chi liền đuวันที่กูชี้ช่วงนี้เที่ยจบสาจุดที่ทั่วช่องจะกู้ตัวต่อยังโมเหอเดี๋ยวเราเช่นได้ตั้งชีวิตต่างกันเนาะเด็กเก๋นอเก๋เฮาเก๋โตเก๋เนาะคือชี้ยงดีเลยเดี๋ยวจะเดินมูชีเตาจงประเจิดเตาไปถอเตาไปยอดอยู่กับลมมั่วตัวไปเด็กกับลอนยอไปถึงเที่ยถึงชีเด็กไปตัวฟ้าโลโลก็จะต่อยาลายอีกตัวฟอตัวที่เรียนนะตัวที่มาเตด้านหนึ่งนอถึงในปีนี่จอในทหารนี่จอกู้ตัวจอนี่ยังใจตาเลยเราเตด้านหนึ่งเนาะเตะเก่งขึ้นเนาะจุดเคยเจียตัวปีจะมีตัวไม่หน่วโจโลให้หนึ่งอเมริกาเนาะกับลาโปอยู่เป็นจีนเนาะแต่ว่าโจจะเดินเนาะมั่วชี้เหรอตัวกงแต่เราเย็นเนาะรู้จักCaDottเนาะอีให้เดี๋ยวปีมั่วปีจะกู้
Oh nó lớn cho bên mong mua cái phần sửa ba mì cả của chó trò nhớ trò hậu để chồng lò giờ nó ni lần từ tôi cho họ thắt chờ nó ni họ chỉ là sai thia họ ti là sai thia